What harmful things are being taught to children? How to internalize stress and implode mode as teens and adults. In a nasty divorce, the parents may only talk about each other's bad qualities and the kids may have issues with their parents not owning up to their mistakes or blaming them on others. You do not have to play with everyone. There is a total lack of social accountability. If Laura is always cheating at tag, it's okay to not let her play. If little Billy throws sand in the sandbox, little Timmy does not have to play with him. Laura and Billy need to learn how to play appropriately, teaching them that it's not okay to fail. Some people need a little more time than others. It's okay to not get something now. Kids should be given more time to process things. Imagine having a poor grade because of a low score from the beginning of the year. How can we show children that it's not pass or fail? It's try and improve. That failure is bad. Failing should not be considered as an obstacle but a step in the learning process. Demonizing the failure and stigma associated with it makes many children lose their interest once they fail. What to think instead of how to think. That they shouldn't question an adult. No backtalk. Many adults use it as, "You're not allowed to challenge what I have to say." Makes sense if it's a cranky toddler being negative for negativity's sake. But suddenly older children can't question things or raise valid points of their own. Zero tolerance policies. We're teaching our children that defending yourself is as bad as attacking someone. Political views. At ages that children are really too young to understand them, they just spout off their parents' thoughts. Kids today are more aware of consequence in their digital footprint than any generation before. Speaking strictly of middle and high school-aged kids, they're extremely well aware of how something can come back to bite them later in life. Some might think this is good and a step towards a more mindful generation. But I disagree. They've just gotten better at hiding it, for the sake of maintaining a happy face and limiting their digital footprint. Kids today repress anything that might be perceived as off track. Doing the right thing will sometimes make others hate you. Be prepared for that. She's younger than you. Just let it go. Can't you be more compassionate? You're the older one here in this situation. She's a little child. She doesn't know any better. Absolutely hate this information that was drilled into me since I was a kid. Edit. I think children under the age of 3 are an exception to this though. I was referring to the 5 to 12-year-olds who could get away with stuff because they were younger. I personally hate when I hear parents telling their kid white lies to stop them from doing something. I would say what's harmful is what's not being taught. That complaining is the same as not being grateful. Can't count the number of times growing up when adults basically told me to shut up whenever I was complaining about something and that I should be grateful that I was born where I was. Like, sure, I'm glad I wasn't born into some starving African family. But that doesn't mean everything is perfect over here and that we shouldn't try to improve things here as well. Bad ideas about sex from porn. I think what we're not taught is more harmful. For example, the fact that we never learn, at least in my country, how to fact-check things. Boys don't cry. Let the damn boys cry. To repress their emotions. It will only cause them to bottle them up and accumulate them to the point of exploding in an instant. Good will win. Evil will be punished. There is no karma. Some people will do all sorts of shitty stuff and be successful and happy. Other people will do good and will end up with cancer. Making children hug or kiss someone, usually a relative, that they are uncomfortable with is not good. The child may just be grumpy and or not wanting to show affection, or their warning bell sensors could be going off and they do not know how to communicate that. Plus, forcing them to hug, kiss sends mixed messages about personal, physical boundaries and affection itself. Little girls get told all the time that boys are bullying them because they like them. If you have a different opinion than someone, you hate them, and that's wrong. That everybody is a winner. No. Losing and disappointments are part of life and they are integral to your growth both emotionally and socially. We have a lot of people who enter the real world who have been told they are deserving of things just because they cannot take rejections and losses in their personal and professional lives with any grace whatsoever. This is also resulting in mediocrity being accepted as a norm because nobody wants to call out ineptitude, while the hard work and dedication being put in by people who do end up in good positions are being played down. It's a little harsh, but it's true. Kids gotta learn how to lose before they can truly start to win. That's the only way being gracious in victory will ever come about. You show me respect first because I'm an adult and you have authority, then I choose whether I should show you respect no other way. Bullies are only bullies because they feel insecure about themselves, so you should sympathize with them. Fuck that. If someone is being shitty to you, then they don't deserve your sympathy. That you can be anything you want in life. Sorry, but this just isn't correct. Poor Eddie, who can't grasp basic division, isn't going to be an astronaut. The lie that life is fair and things happen for benevolent, valid reasons. Then we let them get burned to figure it out themselves.